Hello, this is Weldon Williford with eXp Realty, and this is the monthly market report for June 2023. Mortgage interest rates have jumped around but remain steady and flat over the past few months. Housing inventory remains tight, however, as nice homes are still getting into multiple offer situations and prices continue to increase with no end in sight. I'm seeing high demand even in areas that in past many viewed as less desirable, as buyers search for anything to get them out of the ever-increasing rents and to find a home that they can afford. New construction is taking off like a rocket ship, with several new neighborhoods coming to Goldsboro, with builders such as Smith Douglas and D.R. Horton advertising new neighborhoods that are coming soon. Adams Homes also is reporting very strong new home sales, with many being sold before septic permits are even issued by the county. The work from home economy continues to change how and where people live. Homes that normally don't bring high prices due to being so high from economic centers are now bringing premium prices. I have even personally already sold 2 homes this year to work from home clients. I expect this trend to continue. This will make Goldsboro and Wayne County even more attractive, as the driving distance for those who need to go into the office for a day or two per week to the Raleigh-Durham area is very reasonable. The Rosewood, Pikeville, Princeton Road area continues to grow as the next logical choice for those looking to commute, as the new commercial and residential development is exploding around Highway 581 and 70 and the Pikeville-Princeton Road area. And with that, let's get into the actual data. First, we will take a look at the current mortgage rates. Today, the mortgage rate is 6.88% on the 30-year fixed. 5-1 ARM is really not helping you here at 6.88%, so you're just as well to go with the 30-year fixed. 15-year is at 6.31%. And the VA, current 30-year VA rate is 6.55. If we come down here and look at the graph of the trends, you can see we've gone up, we've gone down, but pretty much ever since really October, we really have just gone pretty much nowhere. Trend is still down just a little bit, but we're still hanging between that, 6.5–7% interest rate is where the mortgage rates have been. Like I said, you can see the headline here. It jumped up, and then again we jumped right back down. So it seems like from the mortgage rate standpoint, things are fairly stable. Like I said, they're up from last year, a year ago, but still in the current state, things have actually come back down over the past few weeks. And now let's get into the market data. And I talked earlier about the housing inventory, and you can see right here the number of listings just continues to just dwindle. We're currently down around the 122 mark as far as the number of active listings on the market. Solds pretty much are flat because there's less listings, so unless you have listings to sell, then the number of solds are not going to increase very much either. So pretty much you've got an equilibrium here of the number of homes selling versus the number of homes being sold. It's pretty level, because pretty much as soon as any good house comes on the market, it's being snatched up fairly quickly within a matter of 3 to 4 days. If it's a nice home, it's pretty much going to be pending. I've seen a few that need a little bit of work, and with those, you can get a week or two, sometimes 3 weeks, to give you a chance to get an offer in to try to get one of those homes if you want to do a little work on it yourself. The listing prices, again, continue to just increase. It's really amazing to me. The median list price for May was $307,000, almost $308,000 for Wayne County, which really is just amazing to me. I started in this business 23 years ago, and I remember when $135,000 was enough to buy you a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. And now we have more than doubled that amount, $308,000 in Wayne County. You'll see here, the solds again. The trend is up. The solds are going to bounce all over the place. I think looking at this data, the mortgage rates that have gone up may have slowed this, the list sold ratio, price ratio, but I'm going to show you down here that that's already reversed. So I predict this is going to go up. In the next report, you're going to see this go back up. And again, the sold, or the pended, and then your sold has already actually is increasing. I had that confused. I apologize. The green line is the pendings. But the gray line is the number of solds, and it is increasing along with the listing prices. Your absorption rate, which means, this is, the amount of inventory we have on the market, how long it would currently last, basically, if nothing else was sold. We have just barely 1 month of housing inventory. Really not a healthy market when it comes to buying and selling. A healthy market really is around a 2 to 3 month absorption rate, and we have not been there for a couple of years, and hence why you're seeing the drastic increase in listing prices. The sold to list ratio, again, for a while when the market was really crazy, the average home sold, over asking price, and that was your average. When the interest rates went up, we did see a slight reduction in that amount, but still homes were still selling at 97%. So practically at full offer. And that trend has reversed, as I've seen the buyer activity increase. And I think we are headed back to that 100% territory, and could be going back over asking price if the mortgage rates do hold steady or even drop down lower. As we come down to the days on market, you can see again the continued trend is downward. Like I said, we have very little inventory, lots of buyers, and again, that's going to continue to bring this number back down. And I think through the summer, if mortgage rates again continue to hold steady, I don't see this trend changing anytime soon. And the reason for that also, what's causing a reduction in the overall volume, the price versus the actual number of homes being sold, has decreased, as you can see here. I think the new construction, the builders are gonna, they will help pick up the difference here, and we probably will see an increase. This number will come back up. Especially as those new corporate builders come into the area, D.R. Horton, and Smith Douglas, and then, several of our smaller builders, I'm sure are seeing this same data, and will be increasing the number of new home starts if the market remains strong and the economy continues to roll like it's been rolling. And down here in the summary statistics, found some really interesting data. The percent change in the in the prices, average list price, and the absorption rate from 2022 to 2023. You can see again your decrease. It was 1.31 a year ago. Again, you can see the increase or the decrease in the absorption rate, which is showing the the inventory continuing to decrease. But what I really wanted to show you was this median sale price. This is in 1 year, 14.52% from May of 2022 to May of 2023. Sale price was $227 just a year ago. Now we're up to almost $260. That's just, like I said, for Wayne County, Goldsboro-Wayne County, it's really just unheard of. And I think it's really a sign of multiple things. It's a convergence of, we have, the inflation situation, and which I don't see slowing down anytime soon. combined with the fact that this area just is growing due to the economic growth from the Raleigh-Durham, Chapel Hill, that whole area is growing. And I really believe it's going to be, it's kind of a future sort of like Silicon Valley, but with multiple industries. And I just don't see that slowing down. Raleigh a few months ago was the #1 market in the entire country. And I really think that flow is going to continue towards the, again, that this, and especially starting in the Rosewood area of Wayne County. But, it's like a wave. It has a ripple effect. And that ripple is going to continue all the way through. I'm seeing it all the way rippling all the way to Kinston. And then we're getting some ripples from, coming the opposite direction. Not quite as much, but the Wilmington area continues to boom. And, we're a little bit 2.5 hours away. So we're a little bit further away. We're not going to see as much, but I do think on the eastern side of the county and into Lenore County, we will see some, small ripples coming as that boom continues and those prices continue to increase. So anyway, this is, my market report for June of 2023. And, I thank you for watching. And if you're thinking about buying a home, let me know. I'd be glad to help you find something. I can advise you, based on facts and data, real world, situations. Same thing if you're looking to list your home. I'll be glad to do a free market analysis. I can give you, a really good idea of what your home is worth and try to get you top dollar. Again, with these market conditions, you have to be really on your toes, because the prices are changing, constantly, and your home may be worth much more than what you think it is. So if you are interested, like I said, in buying or selling, feel free to reach out, give me a call. My number's down below on the screen, at 919-921-2085. And I'll also have my information down in the description. But anyway, this is my market report for June 2023, and have a great day.